All right, bro. We here to talk about One Piece chapter 1178. Now, look, I dead ass just read the chapter like 2 seconds ago. I literally just hit record as I just read the last and final page, and I come in and say this, nigga. This chapter, older. We cooking, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We cooking today, boy. All right, let's go through this chapter, bro, because we got a lot to fucking talk about. We start off the chapter with Luffy getting ready to lock in, my nigga. This is the first time we done seen a serious Gear 5, bro. He dropped Usopp and Brook off at the crew and said, bro, y'all better stay the fuck back. Me and Loki finna fuck this bitch up. Now, Loki, I was kind of expecting to see your hybrid form. I heard spoilers that I was gonna see this nigga's hybrid form, and I ain't see shit. I was trying not to get spoiled because the chapter came out kind of late. It dropped today. Usually it drops Thursday, y'all know that. But I heard a spoiler that we saw Loki's hybrid form. I'm kind of, you know what? I ain't even mad we didn't see it because clearly we finna get into some other shit by the end of this chapter, right? But Loki starts saying that Emu's too tiny / Gumko when he can't see her. But so, you know what I'm saying? She gets away. But Emu starts talking. We get a little bit of lore. She says a ship from the Giants was sighted many years ago, and there was a captain, and his captain was extraordinary size. However, those who moved while hiding within the deep fog targeted only world government ships and struck them down. I don't know why when I read that, it made me think of the man marked by flames. I'm not saying the nigga who had this group before is the man marked by flames, but I don't know why. Something about striking down government ships and hiding in the fog. I don't know why it made me think of that nigga, even though they said that nigga got an all-black ship and he sinks anybody who comes near him. I don't know why it's made me think of that. But I hope Emu talks more about this because clearly they're talking about the previous Nidhogg user who was probably a giant. I guess that's probably the God of War that we learned about in the previous chapter, right? But we don't really know, because if I'm not mistaken, the God of War we know only had Ragnar. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but if I remember properly, that's all we know that he had. We don't know if he had Nidhogg yet, but yeah. Luffy pulls up on Emu and shit with Loki, and I ain't gonna lie, when I was reading this a couple seconds ago, I thought shit was finna go bad. I saw Emu come out of Gumko's body and starts bringing up rocks, how they need to get Diamond Reversal just like him. I thought it was GDs. I thought it was about to be Luffy versus Loki in this bitch. I ain't gonna lie, but when I saw Luffy and Loki's face panel of their eyes, I'm like, oh yeah, these niggas did that. We not getting Diamond Reversal, nigga. We're locked in. We're here for the long run, all right? Now, I'm wondering if this shit isn't working. I personally believe Diamond Reversal can't work on Devil Fruit users. I've wanted to make a video on that for a minute, but I've been waiting to see how shit plays out. But I feel like now if I make the video, it's gonna be kind of meh. But hey, you know what I'm saying? You live and you learn. But I do feel like Diamond Reversal, you can't get affected by that if you have a Devil Fruit. We've only seen non-Devil Fruit users get Diamond Reversal. So now that we've seen them try to turn someone who isn't, you know what I'm saying, who is Devil Fruit user, that pretty much confirms my fucking theory, alright? So, because Rocks advanced conquerors just like Luffy. The difference between Rocks and Luffy is, Luffy has a fucking Devil Fruit. Now, is it Devil's Fruit specifically, or is it just these niggas' fruits since these niggas got God fruits? I think it's Devil Fruit specifically. I also think that's why Chopper can turn these niggas back to normal, because he has a Devil Fruit inside of him. So, because you know how in these lobby when Jabra was like, two devils can't fight and like exist in the same body, they fight for control and the person just dies if they get two Devil Fruits. I feel like that plays into why Devil Fruit users can count Diamond Reversal. We still don't know too much about Diamond Reversal for real, but it's like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's Emu's probably most basic ability he has. That's all he fucking spams so far. So I'm hoping he has way more than that in the vault, which I'm pretty sure he does, and we're gonna see more of that hopefully next chapter. Luffy comes in on Emu, nigga. This is the first attack Luffy has hit on Emu essentially, bro. Now, of course, he instant regens from it, but he hit this nigga with a Dawn Gatling, putting holes all through this shadowy ass nigga. And Loki comes in. I thought we was gonna see hybrid form. Sadly he just went back to base and used Ragnar and froze Emu, right? Now Emu and Gumko are both frozen in this block of ice. Gumko's like paralyzed. Like after Emu came out of her body, she's just paralyzed, I guess. She's just frozen still from the pain or whatever the fuck, or the possession. I don't really fucking know, right? We cut around to the other groups. We see Chopper still getting rid of the Diamond Reversal people. Zoro's asking how the fuck did he do that. They go on to the little joke about how Chopper's such a good doctor, blah, 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 blah. Nothing really important right there, right? Now, this goes kind of interesting to me, too. We see Robin and Saul go back to the library, and the owl is gone with the books. I don't know why. That's very intriguing to me. I feel like the owl could be on some suspect shit. Who really fucking knows? I don't feel like Oda put this in here for no reason. Hopefully not. You know what I mean? And then we come back to Sanji's group with Killingham and shit. And Killingham over here wondering what the fuck happened to Emu, right? When I read this, I was kind of scared. I'm like, please don't tell me these niggas is dead with Emu that quick. You know what I'm saying? But Frankie, let me talk about you real quick, nigga. I don't know who Frankie been thinking he is since he done got this buff in the last 2 chapters. Last chapter, he talking about, nah, bro, these niggas ain't shit. We on the Emperor's crew, you feel me? I don't know who this nigga Frankie think he is, but this chapter, this nigga gonna say, it's not like we're fighting some massive organization or anything. It's just 3 holy knights. Nigga, you fighting the government, Frankie. Frankie, you fighting the government, bro. My nigga, they're working for the mass organization you talking about, nigga. What is Frankie on, my nigga? I don't know what Frankie been on the last 2 chapters. Nigga holding his head a little too high for that slight ass buff. Hopefully he get humbled. I ain't gonna lie. But then we see Somers. I don't know why Oda do this shit. This shit kind of threw me off. This nigga trying to put his head back onto, like, back together, and it's like you see this nigga's heart and shit. Like, this is kind of weird. I'm surprised Oda do this shit. But Luffy goes out of Gear 5 mode, and him and Loki were just chilling next to the block of ice that they froze Emu in. Emu just vanishes. He's frozen in a block of ice, but he just vanishes, right? Because I'm assuming it's because his physical body wasn't really here to begin with, because he came through Gumko. So I guess he can just leave when he pleases, since he essentially didn't come here and walk here himself. But we come back to the Holy Land. Now, I just peeped this as I'm making this video right now. I didn't even peep this when I read the chapter like 5 minutes ago. I'm seeing on this Holy Land panel that you see like destruction outside the building. I wonder what this is. Clearly whatever issue that the Holy Knights had is probably solved by now, right? Because that's why he called Shamrock back. But Emu says, yo, Goro say, I'm finna head out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the big Emu is finally withdrawing from the fucking hole. This nigga said, I'm leaving for a brief time. I'm stepping out. He gotta be coming to Elbaf, right? If he ain't coming to Elbaf, I don't know where the fuck he coming to. So now we gotta talk about this. Are we getting Luffy and Loki versus like real Emu, my nigga? Oh God, I know we all thought it was gonna be Gumko taking like Gumko possessed by Emu versus Luffy and Loki. Brook go come. He gonna come in and stop the possession with some music or something. We might have a couple cool hockey classes. Loki hybrid form might show up. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of lore, but nah, nigga, nah. We getting a little bit of lore. We ain't get the hybrid form, Loki. We got Series Gear 5. We got potential setups for other stuff in this chapter too. But holy shit, nigga, we got Emu claiming he touching down next chapter. I don't think niggas know how big that is, bro. This is big. This is making me believe Blackbeard got to be final boss at this point. Cause like, come on, bro. Like, you showing so much of Emu. I was convinced that if Emu stayed inside of Gumko's body for the remainder of this arc and fought that way, that he still probably gonna be final boss. But I've always been saying if Emu actually comes here himself and they fight, he probably not final boss, bro. Cause it's like, why are we seeing so much of this nigga early? And me personally, I don't give a fuck who's final boss, Blackbeard or Emu. Just make it he, all right? I don't give a fuck who's the final boss. Just make it he, because I like both of these niggas as villains. I want to learn more about Emu. Shit, I want to learn more about Blackbeard too. So I don't really give a fuck who's final boss, to be honest with you. Just make it cop, to be honest. But yeah, this chapter was amazing. I'm gonna be honest. This chapter was good as fuck. I needed this chapter because I just got done watching the end of Chainsaw Man shit, and that shit was fucking trash. So thank you, Oda, for fixing my palate. I can digest this chapter perfectly. This was an amazing fucking chapter. I'm gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna do a prediction video because it's been a minute since I did one of those, and we don't have a break next week. Thank fucking God, Oda. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to break after this. I was kind of scared he was gonna give us one because this chapter was good and the setup is really good. So I was kind of thinking he might give us one, but thank fucking God. You know what I'm saying? We got an amazing chapter coming up next. I can't wait to see other niggas talk about this chapter. Let me know what y'all think about this chapter. Let me know y'all predictions as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do a prediction video in the next couple days because you know next chapter probably gonna come out in like the next 4 or 5 days or so, and spoilers and all that bullshit. So I gotta get that out before spoilers come out. But I'm very hype. Emu, please don't disappoint. You know what I'm saying? My only worry with Emu is we know Luffy is a hand-to-hand combatant. I'm hoping Emu got some hands. I'm hoping he's not just an ability merchant. That's all I hope. Please just have some hands. You ain't gotta be as good with the hands as Luffy. I can understand if you're more of a hacks ability type character, but have some hands, please. That's my only worry with Emu. Other than that, I'm very hyped, very excited, as y'all can see. Hope y'all boys have a good day. If y'all interested, bro, sub up to my main channel. That's gonna be the vid. That's gonna be the channel collaborating with this video right here. And check my recent video talking about Chainsaw Man, bro, if you want. You know what I'm saying? If you're interested in the other series, you know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out, bro. Peace. I got about other shows and shit on my main channel, the game and stuff. Fuck with that if you want. Peace out.